Today is a special day. I'm going to head up into the mountains to test out some new gear that I've been dreaming about for a number of years that should help keep us warm and cozy this wintry time of year. Well, actually today's the day. By the time I got out here and started to get organized, the sun was pretty much setting. Daylight is of short quantity right now, but today is the day that I finally take my wood stove addiction to the next level. I have with me here a Light Outdoors hot tent bundle. This is not a partnership or sponsorship. This is something that I purchased with my own money because I've been genuinely interested in getting into it for a number of years. I also like the look of the Seek Outside hot tents. They have one that's made of Dyneema that's super lightweight. That looked really appealing, but then a friend told me about this Light Outdoors company. It's a Canadian company based in Alberta, so I decided to go with this instead. The tent itself, I went with the carbon fiber poles, and it weighs in just a little more than 3 pounds, which is a bit more heft than my regular backpacking tent that's just under 2 pounds. And then the wood stove itself, made of titanium, really lightweight. This is about 2.5 pounds. So yeah, just a bit more weight to lug up the mountains, but I think it's going to be worth it. All right, the moment of truth. Can I somehow Tetris all this gear into my 70-liter pack? I suppose I could probably strap some of this stuff to the outside. Yeah, that might actually be better on the outside. I'm going to stay up there for one night, so I don't need too much food. And I'll bring the Silky Saw too. And some fire starter cubes. I think everything should fit. This is looking promising. Yeah, the pack weight's totally reasonable. I could cover my usual distance like this. Like I'm carrying a dang wood stove on my back right now. How incredible is that? Well, like I said, I only have one night worth of food on me, so that really cuts down on how much weight I'm carrying right now. Well, they say on the website for this tent that it can house 4 people without the stove in it, then 2 plus the wood stove. So ideally you go out with a friend, split up the weight. The reason I bought this, I'm hoping to do some ski touring this winter. Set this thing up as a portable mountain lodge. Oh, the possibilities. Well, I've climbed up a good amount. I'm just searching for a good chunk of flat real estate. Set up tent for the night. Maybe down in there, there's something. This might be sufficient right here. I made sure to test out the stove beside the van before I did this trip. That's why it's all discolored and charred. And the first time you try to roll out the chimney is the hardest, but after that, the heat molds it into shape, and the second time is much easier. Well, isn't this civilized? It's above 20 degrees Celsius in here for sure. Nice and cozy. Got some dinner going. At chicken pad thai tonight, I brought some extra fresh cooked chicken along. Also some bean sprouts. Fill it out a bit, worked up a good appetite. Getting all this prepared. I'm trying to determine if this is a novelty item for shorter trips or a legit tool for going deep into the backcountry for extended periods. Normally on my winter camps up until this point, when the sun sets at 5 o'clock, set up the tent, throw out the sleeping bag, crawl in there, bundle up, try to stay warm for 15 hours until the sun rises, which is not a lot of fun. So already this is a pretty big game changer to be able to sit here in the evening in comfort. My watch has a thermometer on it. I set it outside for a minute there. It's -5 Celsius right now. Then I brought it inside. It's 23 degrees in here, which is quite comfortable. Well, looks like it's time to go to bed. I think I got enough wood to get me through the night. These big chunks last almost 2 hours. Should get there. It's 10 o'clock now. 10 hours to go till morning. All right. Good night, everyone. It's 4:30 a.m. The wind has been gusting like crazy for the last 3 hours. I've been keeping an eye on this tree over there. Looks like the slant on it just keeps getting steeper and steeper. Like it's not going to fall on me, but the root system is right under that corner of the tent. So if it goes over, it's going to like upend everything, possibly cause other trees to fall on me and I'll get crushed and burned at the same time. So I'm letting the fire burn out now and going to get packed up and get out of here before it's too late. Yeah, I did not sleep at all last night. As soon as that wind picked up, this turned into a real stressful experience. All the trees were creaking. At least now I'm mostly packed up. If that tree does fall over, I can bail out of here. Not confined inside my sleeping bag. Okay. I'm so tired right now. Last night kind of wrecked me. It all started out fantastic. Everything was going as planned, but as soon as that wind picked up, oh man, everything changed. I swear I could feel the ground bulging up underneath me as a tree pulled on the roots like that. Mistakes were made. If only I'd spent another 15 minutes looking for a better spot to set up camp. But then again, when you're in a forest filled with beetle-killed trees, is anywhere going to be safe when the wind is gusting like that? Nope, probably not. But didn't take that much work to cut out enough firewood to get through the night, and since I was laying right beside the stove, it was easy to like reach over there once an hour and stock it up. But also when you got a wood stove cracking and popping right beside your head, it makes it kind of hard to sleep, so maybe you're just better off letting it burn out when you go to sleep. And I'm trying to think ahead to the future. If I try to set that tent up on top of like 3 feet of snow, you really want to make sure it's staked down securely. If a couple of those pegs like were to rip out and the whole thing collapsed over on you, you'd be in a real predicament. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some examples of how people do that safely. But yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can get myself cleaned up. It'd be great to have a shower right now. I can't remember the last time I had one, and get some rest. But thanks for watching and coming along on this little adventure here in the mountains. I hope everyone is doing good. I'll see you in the next one.